How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you how to use UV mapping in Blender to texture an object. So first of all, what is UV mapping? Well, it's a process used in 3D modeling to simulate the surface of a 3D object using a 2D image. A 2D diagram or UV map of the 3D object is created to know where on the image each part of the object is and where you put a texture on the object. Um, so I downloaded this file at www.darrenlyle.com. You can go there to download the same file. So thanks to him for supplying the files used for this tutorial. So why use it? UV mapping is usually used when you want to put multiple textures on the same object, like onto one mesh, rather than only being able to put one texture or color onto one mesh, like you can only do in Blender. So it's pretty handy if you want to put like a color on and then an image above her, which is what we're going to be doing in this tutorial. So you start off with this file and you open it up, and this is pretty much what we have. You don't really need this floor, so I'm going to delete it. Okay. So the first thing you want to do is either start up a new file and create an object that you want to UV map, or open up the download file at darrenlyle.com. And then you can select the object by right clicking it and then going into edit mode by pressing tab, and that should bring up all these different lines and stuff. So the first thing you want to do is come down here and select the edge select, and you just want to select all these lines on each of the edges by holding down Control and Shift and then right clicking them like that, and just select all of them here on every edge there and on the bottom, just to make sure that you have all different edges selected, and the same with the lid. Right, so next thing you want to do is, if you're using this file, the screen will be a little bit different, but you can press T to get this little toolbar up, and what you want to do is click Shading and UVs and then click Mark Seam, and this will make the lines red. And next thing you want to do is go down here, click Face Select, press A to select all, and then press U and click Unwrap, and you should see like a little image of this object being unwrapped here. And if you're starting your own file, then this window won't be here, so you need to open yourself, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. As you can see, if the UV map only comes up if I have everything selected here, and to change that you can just bring this menu out a little bit. I'll close that back down. You want to just bring this out a little bit and just click this, and then it should show it no matter what. So if you don't have this menu and you want to bring it out, what you want to do is right click here and click Split Area and split it, and then you come down to this little box down here in the bottom left of the new area that's added, and you can click UV/image editor, and it's the exact same thing that'll come up there. So if you're setting this new file, you should do that, and it brings up the little kind of grid. Okay, so what you want to do is come over here and press A to select all, and then press UVs, export UV layout, and just save it to wherever you want. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to save it there in the downloads folder. So just export UV layout, and the next thing you want to do is bring this over into Photoshop or MS Paint. It doesn't really matter, it's a pretty basic thing that we're going to do, so you can use Paint if you want, but open up some image editor program like that anyways. So you want to do it then is go to File, Open, and you want to locate the file that we just exported, which is this one, and click Open, and you get the little diagram here. So basically what we're just going to do from here on is just paint on the colors we want. This is a mustard bottle, so I'm just going to paint the main bottle in yellow. Just paint over wherever you want the color to be, and once we bring this back into Blender, then this color will map onto each of these parts. So what I'm going to do is make this all yellow, and I'm also going to bring in, if I go File, Open, I'm also going to bring in this mustard label and just bring it into this one. Like, yeah, this is the one that we're editing, and just click Show Transform Controls, hold down shift and resize it so that'll fit on the front, and that looks good. So we leave that there. Again, back onto the brush, keep painting away, and we just want to cover pretty much everything. Make the brush probably easier to just use the rectangle tool, so that, and nearly everything that I want to cover in yellow is covered. So next we're gonna just make the lid red. So select, actually just go in here and select red. Maybe make, no, never mind. And just paint over the whole thing red. Make sure you're only getting parts that represent the lid though. So this should be the right UV texture layout for the mustard bottle. So we file, save as, and you can just save over the one that we exported. So this one, just save over this one, save. Okay, we want to replace it, again okay. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is open up Blender and click A to select everything and add a material. So we just click new, and this will bring up all this different stuff first. And then the next thing you want to do is click this bottom left hand thing here and click node editor, and this should give these little squares here, and it's just freezing up a little bit, just give it a chance. Okay, so we have these two little squares here. If we'll zoom out a little bit, you can see anyways these basically represent the material on top here. What we want to do is add texture, image texture, and we get this, and just, you see color here, just link that up to that one there and click open, and you locate the file that we edited in Photoshop, click open image, and as you can see, that's it, we're done. If you click F12, it should render it, and it'll render it there in rendered view as well. So it's textured with multiple textures, as you can see. I was meant to make that part yellow, but it doesn't really matter. It's still showing off the whole thing with multiple textures, including an image, yellow and red, using UV mapping. So it's a really handy tool to use. It's easy enough to do. So thanks for watching.